How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys 15 Valk cams to use on Villa. Let's get started. Alright guys, for the first camera spot, you're going to want to put it underneath this sofa right here. This camera is going to cover all of red. So right outside Memorial, you're going to want to shoot the ceiling out like this, and you're going to see the bottom of the sofa, and you're going to want to throw the camera as far back below the sofa as you can. And as you can see, this camera is going to allow you to see all of top red. You can see if attackers are coming in from bedroom side, coming up the stairs on red, and you can see if they're pushing from 90 as well. And as you can see from this angle, you can't even see the camera. Camera's not visible from top red either, or if attackers are coming in from 90. And now for the second spot, you guys can put another cam in the hallway right outside games rooms. So you're going to want to put underneath this desk right here, put it as far back as you can. You can see this camera is going to cover all of 90. You can also destroy the chairs right here if you want more vision watching main stairs. You can see also deep into 90 by the wall. As you can see from here, you can't really see the camera at all. It's going to be really well hidden underneath the table, and you're not going to be able to see the camera either if you're playing the vault wall right here. All right guys, for our third spot, we're going to have this cam in study. So you're going to want to place this underneath this desk right here. This camera is going to be really good to use. You can see all of study door. You can see if there's someone playing study window or even jump in from it, and you can also hear someone coming from main stairs into study right here. And no matter from what angle you guys are looking from, the camera's not going to be easy to see at all, and this camera should stay up the whole round. Another camera you guys can use in games room, you can put a camera underneath the lamp right here. This camera is going to allow you to see all of A side essentially, and you can see attackers or they're standing in the hallway or perhaps trying to get in the room. And as you can see, you cannot see the camera outside the room, so this camera is going to be very well hidden from attackers. For the fifth camera, now you're going to want to put it in aviator. You can put it right underneath this light right here. The light's going to do a good job of concealing it for anyone pushing study side. As you guys can see, this camera is not visible at all. This camera is going to allow you to see all of B side essentially, and especially the default plant spot where a lot of attackers like to plant, especially they're pushing red hallway. Now guys, for the sixth camera, you're going to want to go to laundry. This camera is going to be for master bedroom. You can put it underneath the bench right here. You can set it right here like this, and as you can see all the bedroom essentially. You can see if someone's in the closet. You can hear if there's people in the windows and bedroom, and overall this camera is going to be really good, and attackers are not going to be able to see this camera. As you guys can see, even crouched you can't see the camera, or even prone essentially you can't really see it. You can see a little bit of it, but attackers won't think twice to go prone. The only way this camera is going to get shot if they bring an IQ. For the seventh camera spot, you guys can put a camera on the telescope and astro. This is a really good camera to use, especially when they shoot the astro cam. This is going to allow you to see all astro. If there's attackers repelled on the window, coming up astro stairs, or perhaps even trying to get in astro through the bedroom. And something really great about this camera, it's the telescope does a good job of hiding the camera, and it blends in perfectly with the objects surrounding it, so this camera's not going to be really easy to find. For the eighth camera spot, you guys can put a camera in bathroom like this. You guys can put it right here. Objects surrounding it, it's going to do a good job of hiding the camera from the bathroom window and bedroom even. So this camera can even be used for a pre-placed C4 if you want to put one underneath the window, and then when attackers jump in through the window, you can just detonate it from below, and this should get you a free kill. So as you can see, the object surrounding it, it does a really good job of concealing the camera a little bit. So unless attackers are paying hard attention, this camera will go unnoticed. For the ninth spot, you guys can put a camera right outside kitchen in the hallway like this. This is going to allow you to cover the doorway and this door right here that leads into the basement where attackers like to push sometimes. As you can see, this is just going to cover what you really need to see if you're defending kitchen. So this camera is really good to use, and it's underneath the floorboard and astro, so this camera is a little bit more concealed than if you just put it randomly out in the hallway. For the 10th spot, if you guys want a camera in sight when you're defending kitchen, you guys can put one underneath the vent right here. You might be surprised, but this camera actually does a good job of concealing itself, as you guys can see. And attackers playing pantry, they're not going to be able to see the camera here, but once you hop on the camera, you can clearly see into pantry. You can see into A if you want, and also if attackers are pushing in a kitchen from the hallway. For the 11th camera, you guys can put a camera underneath the desk right here. As you guys can see, the desks in this map do a lot of good job for cameras. So as you guys can see, this will cover all of 90. So if you're defending kitchen, you guys can use this because a lot of time attackers will push through this hallway right here. So this camera could give you a lot of good coverage. And as you can see, this camera is not really going to be visible no matter where you're looking at in the hallway. So it should stay up pretty much the whole round. For the 12th cam, if you guys just want a cam in dining room, honestly, you can just put one right here on the top part of the lamp. It's going to blend in with the environment pretty much. So as long as you're not on it constantly, attackers won't know notice it. And as you can see all of A essentially, even a little bit into Memorial and the doorway that comes into kitchen if you guys make the necessary head holes, and even from laundry as well. So this camera is going to cover a lot of good stuff. Now guys, for the 13th camera spot, this one's going to be pretty simple, but you'd be surprised how much this works. You can just throw a cam all the way up top here, because most of the time attackers will open this window and just jump through. But if you're playing on this side, you can make holes above and just throw a C4 over the wall, and this camera is going to give you the intel necessary to do it. Now if you guys want a camera to watch main lobby if you're defending aviators and games from above, you guys can put one right here behind this plant right here, just on the wall like this. It's a simple placement, but it's really well hidden due to the leaves, and you can see all the lobby essentially, so you know when attackers are coming through that area. And if you're playing the stairs, this could even help you get a free kill whenever they're not paying attention. And as you can see, this camera is not going to be visible from here, and it's not going to be visible from here either. All right guys, for the last camera spot in the video, you're going to want to put it right here behind the plant like this. This is actually going to conceal itself pretty well, like I mentioned earlier. You can see all of sight essentially when you're defending statue and trophy. You can see the doorway. You can see a little bit of the door from Astro, and you can even see a little bit into Astro if you make the holes over there. And you can see if they're coming from bedroom as well. Like I said, this camera is not visible at all from this point of view from the attackers. So if they try to plant, you'll know exactly where they're at. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know in the comments down below what other videos you guys want to see.
You